good evening. Thank you so much for coming to our live here on Teddy Bear's Instagram. My name is Miss Milky and I'm going to be hosting our cooking experience tonight. I'm sure you already know what the recipe is and you're super anxious for it. But let's take a look and review one more time, yes? Tonight's recipe is s'more cookies. Delicious, guys. It's one of my favorite recipes. So, let's check out the ingredients, see if we have everything we need. We are going to need 2 cups of flour, 1 cup of sugar, okay, white sugar, people. We're also going to use a little bit, 1/3 of a cup of brown sugar. This recipe also needs some baking powder, 2 teaspoons, yes, of baking powder, a little bit of salt, a teaspoon of salt that we have right there, thank you. We're also going to use some oil, some vegetable oil, 1/2 cup, 2 eggs. Right here, we have 2 and we have some extra in case there's an accident. 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, we have right here. And for the s'mores part of the recipe, milky biscuits, okay, see, we're gonna use 6 of these biscuits. We are also going to use, look at that, guys, some mini marshmallows. I love marshmallows. What about you guys? Tell me if you love marshmallows. Interact with us in the chat. And we also have a chocolate bar here. This one is already chopped, so you guys get chopping at home, okay? And we're ready to begin. The first tool that we need, okay, it's a bowl. In here, we're going to put all the dry ingredients first, okay? So, about this recipe, guys, s'more cookies. This recipe, it's based on s'mores, yes, and it's a very popular recipe that people like to prepare in one activity, in an outdoor activity, especially like in North America, but also in other parts of the world. Do you know what is the outdoor activity where people usually prepare s'mores? So I'm gonna measure my 2 cups of flour right here, okay? And you guys get answering there. What is the outdoor activity where people usually prepare s'mores? Okay. So I have it here, guys. Get it even.
We have camping.
Camping! We got an answer already. Nice. That's it. Perfect. Yes, it's a very popular camping activity to prepare s'mores. So, tell me guys, I want to know about you. I have been camping and I have prepared s'mores in a camping trip. What about you? Have you ever been camping? Where did you go? To the beach? To the mountains? In your living room maybe? Where have you gone camping? People, we have here the 2 cups of flour for our recipe. And I'm gonna put in the bowl. I wanna hear some camping stories, guys. Have you ever been camping? So I have the flour and I'm going to put 1 cup of brown sugar. Okay, so this measuring cup that I'm using is 2 cups. So I'm gonna fill it up to the 1/2 and we're gonna have our sugar just right. Do we have any campers out there?
We have an answer saying we camp in our backyard.
Oh, wow, I love that. Yes. Awesome. Yes, I never had a backyard. I always lived in an apartment, so I usually used to camp in the living room or in my bedroom even. So guys, on a camping trip, besides s'mores, of course, what are the essentials? What should you always bring on a camping trip? Okay, I'm just gonna dump right here, very, very carefully so I can get it faster. I'm using white sugar here, okay guys? We need 1 cup. We still need some more, right? 1 cup of white sugar. I think now that's enough.
Ms. Jaha says a tent.
A tent, yes, a tent is essential, yes. It's where we sleep. We sleep inside it and we can do other activities too. Oh guys, look at that, beautiful. 1 cup exactly of white sugar.
And Luisa said she had a online pajamas party.
Oh yes, Lou. Oh, how was it? How many friends camped with you in this online pajama party?
We also have sleeping bags.
Sleeping bags, very important. Yes, we want to be comfortable to sleep inside the tent. Okay, so we have these two. What else, guys? Think about something, you know, in case it gets dark. What do we need to have?
Friends.
Oh yeah, friends are essential. Yes, camping with friends. So guys, I'm mixing here, okay, the sugar and the flour. And I'm going to add not as much. This one is only 1/3 of a cup. Okay, so you got it right here. And I'm also going to do it like this so it will go a little faster. Okay, a little bit more. Alright guys, I have here 1/3 of brown sugar and I'm going to add to our bowl. Close it. Any other camping equipment has come up? I'm gonna use this big spoon. It's better. And so guys, I have the flour and I have 2 types of sugar right here. The white sugar and the brown sugar. So guys, to prepare s'mores in a camping trip, in an outdoor camping trip in the mountains or at the beach, we need something, okay, to heat up the marshmallow, heat up, okay, the chocolate. What is it that we use to make s'mores? What, you know, makes the s'mores soft and delicious? What do we need? We need to set up something. It involves fire. Okay, what do we need to make s'mores in a camping trip? And while you guys are answering, I'm going to put the other dry ingredients. Okay, I'm going to put 2 teaspoons of baking powder and 1 teaspoon of salt. And I'm going to use a measuring spoon, okay? And this one is the teaspoon.
We have a fire pit.
A fire pit, great, yes, good job. Yes, we need a fire pit, yes, to make a fire, to start a fire. We cannot make, you know, s'more cookies just with flashlights. We need actual fire. Great. So I put my baking powder there, 2 teaspoons, and I know it sounds strange, yes, but a lot of sweet recipes actually take a little salt, guys. So just a little bit of salt. 1 teaspoon. Yes, just checking. All right, I have it there, so mix, so it's well spread. Besides making s'mores, guys, what else do we do on our camping trips? What else? What other activities do we do when we go camping? Can be, you know, indoor camping in the backyard or in the living room, or when we go outside to the mountains, to the countryside, to the beach. What activities do you think are fun to do while we're camping? Let me know in the chat. Let's share some tips. Okay, so I have finished, okay, with all my dry ingredients. And I'm going to start with the wet ones, okay? The first thing I have to do is breaking the eggs, 2 eggs. We have to break one at a time, okay? Because in case one of the eggs is bad, you know, one of the eggs is spoiled, doesn't ruin all the recipe.
Miss Jahi is saying that we have to tell stories.
Tell stories, yes, that's a great one. What kind of stories do we tell usually?
And Mr. Bento is saying that indoor camping involves Netflix.
Oh yes, indoor camp, yes, that's a good one. Good one, Mr. Bento, yes. Watching movies, yes, is always great. I'm gonna leave it here in the corner. So 1 egg, I'm gonna put all the wet ingredients here, okay, in the measuring cup, and then put it with the dry ingredients. So we have 1 egg. I love cracking eggs, guys. What about you? And the second egg. Nice. This one goes in the trash. Yes. So 2, oh, no, all in here. 2 eggs. And I'm also going to use the vanilla extract here. I need just 1 teaspoon of vanilla as well. Yes, this is the teaspoon. I measure it. Yes, and I put it here. And I also need some oil. Not a whole lot, half a cup, okay? So, yeah, I'm gonna fill it up until here, and I will have half a cup of vegetable oil. There we go. Alright guys, so here I have all my ingredients, and I'm gonna add them here to our bowl. But Miss Milky, what about, you know, the s'mores parts, you know, the marshmallow and the chocolate? Guys, first we need to mix these ones, okay, and then we are going to add the s'more part, okay, of the recipe. Okay, so it's gonna get a little hard, but we're gonna get there. If you think the recipe needs something else, okay, we can put some extra vegetable oil, okay, but I think so far in there. Look guys, it's already turning into cookie color. Any other activities, guys? Maybe what kind of stories people usually tell when they go camping? Do you think they tell, like, I don't know, fairy tales or adventure stories? What kind of stories do we usually tell by the campfire?
Horror stories.
Horror stories, yes, we got an answer. Yes, this is the traditional camping activity, yes, sitting by the campfire, making s'mores, and telling horror stories. What about going on trail, guys? Do you like to go on trails? Have you ever gone on an interesting trail, maybe here around the city or in some other place that you have visited? Okay.
Mr. Rebento says that he tells jokes.
Tell jokes. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is another thing you can do, telling jokes. Yes, by the campfire. That's more fun. I don't like horror stories. What do you prefer, guys, to do by the campfire? Telling jokes or telling horror stories while you're eating your s'mores? Let's make a vote. Horror stories or jokes. Okay, so I am forming the dough and I'm gonna use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 milk biscuits, okay? And I'm going to crush them a little bit. I'm gonna use the bowl, okay? Put it already there. Just lightly crush them here. I think this biscuits, they are not just like milk biscuits, they're milk chocolate biscuits. But you can use any milk biscuit you have at home. Okay. Let's lightly crush them. 2. 3. 4. And 5. I'm gonna use 5, okay guys? If I see that we needed the extra one, I can crush here. So. Okay. So we're getting our dough right here. Yes. So you see it's a little humid and this is how it's supposed to be, okay guys? There you go. People, so the marshmallows, we're not gonna put them in right now, okay? We will always put them at the end, so they're going to melt, okay, while we're putting in the oven. And the next thing that we need, okay, is the chocolate chunks. And here we have 1 bar of chocolate, is already chunked for us, so let's just add it here. So here we have, it's looking great, guys. Just take this part of the dough right here. So we want to spread them so that every cookie, yes, is going to get some love. It's going to get some chocolate and some biscuits. Okay, here we go. So we have our dough and we are going to get a baking sheet, okay, a baking tray. Our oven is already heating, okay. It's heating at 250 Celsius, okay, preheating. So here we have baking sheet. The recipe has oil, okay guys, so we don't need to use something here on the tray to make it smoother, okay, so it doesn't stick. So you're gonna get, okay, about a tablespoon, okay, of your dough.
Sophia's asking if we can deliver some for her in her house.
Oh, Sophia, I wish. I don't know, maybe let's work this out. Yes, I wish I got cookies delivered every day to my house. That would be great. So yes, guys, you're gonna put all the different. Make sure you leave a good space, okay, between them. You can use your hands to set them a little bit, okay. It's okay if they don't look perfect and round, because when they go in the oven, they get into a good shape, okay. Get some more right here. There we go. So we start shaping our cookies. Okay, it depends. We made a lot of dough right here, okay, so maybe we need to use another baking sheet you have at home, okay. This one needs more dough. There you go. Let me set them. I'm gonna put 2 more here. This one needs a little more chocolate, yes. Yummy, yummy. And 1 more. Make sure you leave some space, okay? Otherwise, when they grow, guys, they're going to stick together. You can still eat them, of course, they will be delicious, but we all want our cookies to look nice and beautiful. Okay. Here. Some more. Get a chocolate filling. There you go, guys. Here. So you can do this. You can either put them in the oven a little bit, okay? The total baking time is like 12 to 15 minutes, okay? At 250 Celsius. So you can put half the time, okay, like 6 minutes, 7 minutes, take it off and put the marshmallow. Or you can put the marshmallow on top straight away, okay, and it will go in the oven. I'm gonna put you in this one. Yes. And the marshmallow is going to melt into the cookie. Put a little half on this one. All right, guys, so depending on the baking sheet that you have, you're gonna have a little bit more or a little bit less, but there's plenty of dough, okay, to prepare as many cookies as you want. And then after the total cooking time, 12, 15, up to 15 minutes, this is what they're going to look like, guys. So beautiful, so yummy. Yes. All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed our live today, and I hope that you have the opportunity to go camping and prepare some s'mores. If not, we can stay at home and have our s'mores cookies. Bye bye, guys. Until next time. Enjoy your evening.